Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, is a poem by Robert Frost that depicts themes of human interaction with nature, solitude, and responsibilities of life. The poem was written in 1922 and was published a year later in Frost's collection titled New Hampshire. This video covers an in-depth analysis of the poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, by Robert Frost. The poem consists of 4 quatrains. It has 4 stanzas with 4 lines each. The rhyme scheme is AABA, where each stanza's second and fourth lines rhyme. This creates a musical quality and makes the poem memorable. On the surface, the poem describes a man stopping by the woods on a snowy evening to admire nature's beauty. He is drawn to the serenity and quietness of the scene. The horse senses the urgency of their journey and tries to push the man to move on. The poem beautifully captures the beauty of nature. The woods are described as lovely, dark, and deep. The repetition of woods and snowy evening emphasizes the setting's significance. While the man is captivated by the woods, his responsibilities and commitments, symbolized by the promises to keep, pull him back to reality. The horse reminds him of these duties and urges him to continue his journey. An in-depth analysis of the poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, by Robert Frost reflects that the poet uses simple language. This method of the poet conceals deeper meanings of the poem. The woods are a symbol of temptation or death. The man's wish to stay in the woods symbolizes escaping life's pressures. The repetition of miles to go before I sleep suggests that the man is aware of his mortality and the limited time. It emphasizes the idea of life's journey and the need to fulfill one's obligations before resting eternally. The mood of the poem is contemplative and reflective. The quietness of the snowy evening and the man's inner thoughts create a somber tone. Despite the scene's beauty, there is a sense of urgency and responsibility. So far as symbolic analysis of Robert Frost's poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, is concerned, the woods represent the unknown, temptation, and death. The snow signifies purity, silence, and the passage of time. The horse symbolizes duty, responsibility, and all the practical aspect of life. The dark and deep alludes to the mysterious aspects of life, the unconscious mind, or death. In the context of literary devices, the poem is rich in imagery. Frost's vivid descriptions clearly depict the scene, allowing readers to visualize the snow-covered woods. The repetition of lines emphasize the man's contemplation and the horse's urgency. Whose woods these are I think I know uses alliteration to create rhythm and draw attention to the ownership of the woods. In conclusion, an analysis of the poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, by Robert Frost reflects that the poem combines simplicity with depth. Through its lyrical beauty and profound themes, the poet invites readers to journey into the depths of their thoughts and emotions and to forget responsibilities, as well as the burden of life in the presence of nature.